Done by very famous artists at the time. I'm hoping to get about $15,000 for the pair because my girlfriend of 11 years would like to get married, and she's looking for a really big ring.
This is great stuff. I mean, what we have here, they're patriotic posters. Most people in this country did not want to get into World War I. And the government started printing up basically kind of like propaganda. We wanted to get people behind the war. So we have Wake Up America. We have a beautiful woman. She's dressed like the flag, you know. Civilization calls, every man, woman, and child. They wanted stuff to inspire. But the government wanted, like, really well-known artists that did just amazing jobs. I mean, it was really beautiful stuff. This is like Art Nouveau. That was the art of the day. This one's Ernest Hamlin Baker. He was a very famous illustrator. He did a lot of covers for Time magazine, worked for just about every major publication. And this one's Montgomery Flag. He was literally selling his work to Life magazine, I think, by the time he was 14. He did Uncle Sam. There were some other war posters that go for just a fortune. So where'd you get these?
I got these from a lady in Long Beach, California at a yard sale about 20 years ago.
Okay, the stuff is super collectible, but there are a lot of reproductions. I mean, have you had these checked out by anybody?
No, I haven't, and that's why I was hoping to show them to you, because they might be originals.
So, I assume you're looking to sell them?
Yes, I'm looking to sell them, and I'm hoping to get a good payday.
And what would that payday be?
So I'd be looking for about $7,500 each.
Okay. When it comes to stuff like that, there's a million little things that tell you if they're real or not. They're reproductions. When the posters became collectible, these started being reproduced, okay? And since I've never seen either one of these in person, I can't tell you if they're reproductions. Let me get my poster guy down here. He'll look at them. If they're all legit and all right, we'll try and work a deal.
All right.
All right, I'll be right back.
I'm really hoping that the expert says these are originals, because I'm looking forward to that big deal.
I've recruited Andrew, our poster expert, to come down and tell me if they're real deal or just false advertising. Andrew!
Rick, how are you?
These World War I war posters / propaganda posters, they look pretty amazing.
Yeah.
The thing is, I have no idea what they're worth.
Right.
And if they're real or not.
That's why I'm here. We got United Behind the Service Star by Ernest Baker and Wake Up America by James Montgomery Flagg. So the Wake Up America is a very, very famous poster. James Montgomery Flagg, I mean, one of America's most important illustrators, and is probably most well known for the Uncle Sam artwork that he did. Very prolific, did a lot of work early at a young age. This is probably his most famous piece that isn't an Uncle Sam. The United Behind the Service Star came a little later. This would have been about 1918. Wake Up America was 1917. United Behind the Service Star was right at the end of World War I, kind of like a fundraising for the soldiers. And they raised nearly $200 million, so it worked out pretty well.
So what do you think about them?
Between the two, the Wake Up America is by far the more valuable piece. When it's in good shape, it regularly goes from $7,000 to $8,000 at auction. The United Behind the Service Star, not quite as much, $400 to $700. Again, very much dependent on condition, but certainly this is the more desirable piece.
Okay, so for the Wake Up America, we're looking at some really good money.
Oh yeah, $8,000 is good money for a World War I poster, absolutely.
Okay.
The easiest way to tell if these are authentic, besides cracking open the frame and checking out the paper up close, is the sizing. To my knowledge, the Wake Up America was only printed in one size. Yeah, the Behind the Service Star has a medium format, and it also has a smaller format. And so if you wouldn't mind, I can take a measure of and see what we're doing.
Whatever you need to do.
All right, sir. Let's see here. Okay. 20 by 15, this looks more or less the same. Well, sorry to be the one to tell you this. This one, unfortunately, is a reproduction. The Wake Up America, to my knowledge, was only ever printed in the 40 by 27 size, give or take an inch. The United Behind the Service Star looks close to the smaller format, but neither of these are in the correct format. So I'm very sorry about that.
So neither one are originals?
They could have some age, but neither of these were printed during World War I. Very sorry to say.
I'm disappointed. He looks disappointed.
At least now you know.
Thanks, man. You're the best.
Thanks, Rick. Sir?
Oh, well, that's my poster guy.
Yeah.
He's the one who knows. And unfortunately, they're not real, and I'm not interested. But thanks for bringing them in.
Not even gas money?
Not even gas money. But if you do get some more interesting stuff, bring them by. You never know what'll happen.
I was really hoping that these were going to turn out to be the real deal. So I guess my girlfriend's going to have to settle for a much smaller ring.